Quorum. Good morning, everybody. It's 8 a.m. We'll call our Prison Board of Inspectors meeting to order for January 2022. At this time, we will allow for any public comment. If there's anybody who would wish to make public comment, please feel free to unmute yourself at this time, and we will accept up to 5 minutes of public comment on items that do not appear on our agenda. Is there anybody who'd like to make public comment at this time? Okay, we're hearing no one. We will accept public comment as each item is under consideration. Simply unmute yourself and we can offer you the opportunity. We'll look now for a motion to approve our minutes from our December 2021 Board of Inspectors meeting. Is there a motion to approve those minutes?
So moved.
Second.
It's been moved by Commissioner Dersham, seconded by Controller Moser. Any further discussion on the minutes? Hearing and seeing none, all in favor of approving the minutes do so by saying aye. Aye.
Aye.
Aye.
The motion is carried. Thank you all. All right, Warden Shell, we will turn it over to you for your monthly reports.
Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
All right, just making sure here so we can get started on a good note. Starting off with our returning citizen services report. Center County Mental Health, Amy Miller. A year ago, we had 17 by phone call. She's in person now. She's seen 12. Referred 2 to PSU Psych, as well as 3 Cross Halls Mental Health Group. Penn State, Dr. Wolf's group is still virtual. They've seen 6 returning citizens the month of December. Crossroads is still virtual. Drug and alcohol is 13 males. They've seen each other. They were counseled 4 times per month. 2 female returning citizens, 4 times per month. Mental health group was seeing 2 males, 4 times per month, and 1 female, 4 times per month. Going into our Center County Compass program, the male group is 13 returning citizens with 4 peer supports. They meet 4 times per week for the last 4 weeks. Female groups is 8 with 1 peer support, 4 times per week with for the 4 weeks. The graduation for December was 1 female and 3 males. Center County Decision Points program, male group is 17 returning citizens. They meet 1 time per week for 4 weeks. And the graduation for Decision Points in December were 4 males. Work release and community reentry workers, centerpiece is 8 as an average. County maintenance is 1, grounds is 2, work release is 4. A year ago we had 0 on work release. The prison monthly report, Center County, snapshot of 12/31/2021. Our total that day was 244. Out of that 244, Center County population is 139, 17 females, 122 males. Out of the 39, 82 was unsentenced, 12 females, 71 males. County sentence were 44, 4 females, 40 males. And state sentence is 12, 1 female, 11 males, and we had our last state run canceled and we were rescheduled, so we only have 3 going this time, and we're hoping to make other arrangements to get the other returning citizens out to the state sentence. Tennant County population, out of the 244, total population was 105, 16 females, 89 males. Unsentenced is 57. 14 females, 43 males. County sentence 48, 2 females, 46 males, and we have 0 state sentence for Tennant County inmates. Our monthly daily population from the 1st to the 31st, as you see, the blue line Center County population, we start out about 123, we get up to 136, and then we're down, then we're back up to 39, and we ended the month at 38. Tennant County, we started off about 85. We kind of peaked there at 89, and then we really peaked there at the end where we had 98, 108, and 105 ending the month. The prison monthly report for Center County unsentenced individuals, snapshot of 12/31/2021. New charges, only new charges is males 37, females 2, total of 43. Probation and parole 14 and 5, females 19. Probation parole with new charges is 16, males 4, females equals 20. Total Center County population out of everything is males is 71, females is 11, and we're at total 82. Continuing with our service reports, The behavior modification status on Tier 0, we have 4. Tier 2, we have 1. Tier 3, we have 1. And Tier 4, we have 13 out in general population. Co-occurring disorder, a year ago we had 8 with 41 intakes. Out of 41 intakes, this past December of 21, out of 107 intakes, there was 36 co-occurring. It's roughly 33.6% of our intake population were co-occurring disorder. Only 5 were on medication upon intake. Out of the 36, 22 was from center, 7 females, 15 males, 14 from out of county, 3 females, and 11 males. Suicide watch a year ago was 12, 9 center, 3 from out of county. This past December 21, we had a total of 8, 5 from center, 5 males, 3 from out of county, 2 females, 1 males. Out of the suicide watch of 8, we had 3 on suicide detox, 2 from center, 2 males, 1 from out of county, 1 female. Detox total a year ago was 14, 5 from center, 9 from out of county. This past December was 18, 5 females, 13 males. Out of the 18, 16 was from center, 3 females, 13 males. 2 was from out of county, 2 females. Our substance detox by numbers. Heroin, we had 4, and they were both from center. Benzo, 1 from center. Meth was total of 5, 4 from center, 1 from out of county. Alcohol was 3 from center. Suboxone, we only had 0. Multiple, we had a total of 5, 1 alcohol benzo Suboxone from center, 2 benzo heroin, 1 from center, 1 from out of county, 1 meth alcohol Suboxone was from center, and alcohol and meth was from center. Looking at our year-end totals for the 2021, our total average population for the year of 2021 was 182. Center County average population was 120. Out of county average population was 63. Co-occurring disorder 2021 total. This is everybody center and Tennant County, 205 out of our 167 all new intakes. And that's 24% of our intakes were on co-occurring disorder. Center County only numbers was 139 was co-occurring out of 624 new intakes. Comes out to 22.3% of our intakes were co-occurring. Average is about 12 a month, or 9.7 average population per month. Suicide watch 2021 was a total of 135. Out of that 135 on suicide watch, Center County had 104, or average 9 per month, or 7% of the average daily population per month. Suicide detox 2021 was a total of 26. The total out of Center County, out of the 26, was 19, 18.3 of Center County total suicide watch. Detox number of 2021 Center County average population is 120, which I mentioned that earlier. The 2021 total for detox is 215 out of 867 of intakes. Comes out to 25% of our new intakes detoxing. Center County only numbers. Out of our new intakes of 624 of Center County, 175 was detoxing, which is 28% of our Center County new intake. That's an average of 15 per month, or 12.2 of our average daily population per month. Our 2021 detox year-end totals averages here. So we took all of our numbers for the whole year, 12 months, and we the prize winner, which was heroin. Most individuals came in with a detoxin on heroin opiates as 58. Our next one would have been alcohol at 33. And then, of course, we have meth at 16, benzo at 14, Suboxone at 8, heroin benzo at 12, heroin meth at 3, heroin alcohol at 8, benzo alcohol 4, benzo meth 1, meth alcohol 3, benzo Suboxone 4, alcohol Suboxone 4, heroin benzo alcohol 3, and heroin benzo meth is at 3. Just the total throughout the year. Our 3-year stats, try to do this as easy as possible. Is really difficult trying to put this in perspective. But over the years of 2019 and 2020, 21 of calculating our stats here for our detox substance. So we look the whole way over to the end where it says Center County only intakes. These are our intakes that we had that came in on substance detox numbers. 305, 149, 175, or I'm sorry, that's our population. I'm sorry, that's our intakes for those years. 305, 149, and 175. The next thing, as you look down at opiates, heroin and opiates, the dark blue is 2019. We had 97 of those individuals come in detoxing off heroin. The pink is 2020, and they are 89, and 2021 is the teal color is 58. So as you look across there at each of the substance, you can see the majority of them were 19. Of course, we had the pandemic in 20, and 21 continued the pandemic, but our numbers kind of decreased a little bit as you look through those numbers. We can keep moving on there. Our FIMAT numbers, one returning citizen received the first injection in December, and we have not scheduled a second one yet at this time. Inmates receive injection prior to release is 27. Inmates receive at least a second injection prior to release is 16. And of course, any returning for continuous therapy with Vivitrol is only 7. Difficult to get those numbers. Prime care report. Inpatient hospital, one with a cardiac issue for 1 day. He's okay now. The COVID-19 test results, returning citizens. Symptomatic, we had negative 275. Positive, we have 3. Recovery is 87. Asymptomatic is we tested 1,461. 0 positive currently on the asymptomatic side, as recovered is 79. Total seen by physician or PA in December a year ago was 73. This past December was 122. Medical transport to outside physicians a year ago was 22. This past year is 17. Mental health clinician individual seen a year ago was 138. This past December was 11. Psychiatrist was a year ago 81. This past year is 69. Mental health patients on psychotropic medications a year ago was 122. Our ADP at that time was 195, which is 62.5% of our ADP was on psychotropic medication. This past December, our ADP was 224. We had 118 on psychotropic medications. It comes out to 52.7% of our population. Our daily average patient diagnostic with mental health, ADP was 224 is a total of 150. Category C a year ago was 112, which was 57.4% of our population. Category D was 20 at 10.3% of our population this past December. Category C was 131 with a 58.7% of our ADP. Category D was 19, 8.5% of our ADP. Our mental health stability ratings by the entire population is a snapshot on December 31 to 2021. Stability code A is 36, which is 16% of our population. Stability code B is 36, which is 15% of our population. Stability code C is 129, which is 53% of our population. Stability code D is 17 with 7% of our population. And that comes out to a total of 221, and awaiting placement was 23, which is 9% of our population. So our total population is out of 244. Mental health stability rating by county, starting with stability code A. Center County is in blue, Tenem County is in orange. Again, 26 from Center County, 25 males, 1 female. Out of county, stability code A is 13 males. Stability code B, Center County is 25, and they are males. Out of county is 11, and they are males as well. Stability code C, Center County is 74, 14 females, 60 males. Tenem County inmates is 55, 14 females, 41 males. Stability code D, Center County is 14, 2 females, 12 males. and out of county is 3, with 1 female and 2 males. Our mental health year-end total and averages, Center County, again, we're going to just repeat the average population was 120. Putnam County average population was 63. Category C, total average per month was 98, 54% of total population per month. Center County average per month was 69, 57% of the Center County average population per month. Category D, total average per month was 23, 13% of our total population per month. Center County average was 13, with 11, which is 11% of Center County average population per month. Psychotropic medication total per month was 110, which is 60% of our total population per month. Our inmate grievances report, a year ago we had 12. This past December we had 54, 7 for non-grievable, 0 non-grievable found it. Grievable were 9, 2 were found it, 1 was appealed, 0 was amended, and 0 was appealed to the second level. 38 was refused. Grievable found it. A medical staff gave wrong information on scheduling a visit, corrected by staff. The other one was security, improper information on an informal misconduct, resolved with a correction to staff. Looking at our totals for inmate grievances, year-end totals and averages. For the year of 2021, our total grievances were 277, non-grievable 38, non-grievable found it was 1, grievable was 97, found it was 23, first appeal was 7, 0 amended, second appeal was 1, and 1 was amended. 2021 totals followed by departments. So greens are the ones that were found grievable. Security staff, there was a total of 52 on that, 17 was corrected. On accounting, there was 4, 2 was corrected. Administration, there were 17, 2 was corrected. Medical was 31 with 2 corrected. Kitchen is 10 with 1 correction. Inmate service was 5 with 0. Other was 5 and 0, and we refused 152. Central booking numbers for 2021 was a total bookings of 168. A year ago, we were 105, which we were up 63. 11 to 7 shift is 33. 7 to 3 is 52. 3-11 is 83. And that's it, sir.
Okay, thank you, Warden. From the Prison Board of Inspector members, any questions or comments for the Warden on his monthly reports? Okay, seeing
Just
none.
wanted to say it looks like
please.
the numbers are moving in a good direction. We'll see if that changes once the pandemic finally ends. But wanted to compliment Chris and his entire staff for doing a good job during very, very difficult times. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Commissioner. Any other comments, questions?
I had a question.
Oh, sure. Just after we get through
Mhm.
any Board of Director members, we'll turn it over to you, Connie, sure. But just wanted to make sure there was no other questions or comments from other Prison Board members. Okay. Yes, Connie, please.
Could you tell me who establishes the stability ratings?
Our mental health clinician establishes that through Prime Care.
Through an interview process? Is that how it happens?
Yes, they do that through an interview. They meet with every new intake.
Thank you.
Any other public comment at this time? Okay. And Warden, I will say that the annual data is extraordinarily helpful, and that's a lot of work to put that together. So thank you for doing that. That's very, very helpful. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Sure. Okay. We're going to head on from our monthly reports into our old business, which is the correctional facility operations with COVID-19.
Again, we're still virtual meeting programs. We're still virtual through everything. This list here is the only thing that we're running right now. This is not all of our programs that we used to have before the pandemic. So I just want to make that clear. Some people think this is just the programs we're running all the time, but this is not. We have a much more in-depth list of this, but however, a lot of it needs to be in person. And it's very difficult at this time to bring people in person to run the classes. But these are the ones that we're able to run virtual meetings making that clear. Phone calls, again, same thing. Everything's not really changing. The only in-person thing we're doing here is the Compass here for in-house, Center County Mental Health, our chaplain service, and probation doing assessment, home plans, and paperwork so we can release. Programming, visits through non-contact meetings with public defenders and private attorneys, and interviews for public defender's office. Videos, we're still doing the church services, which we're actually pulling them out of the unit into a multi-purpose room so they have their own privacy of their own church instead of in the housing units. Again, what we're looking in the process of adding, but what we're waiting on is because they're in-person programs, is the leadership program with Centerpiece. And then I'll be talking about the Ridgelines Language Arts Storytelling programs for women's inmates here in the new business today. Our COVID-19 vaccines, we had our 9th vaccine clinic, booster clinic, vaccine and booster clinic on January 6th. A total was 38 vaccinated given. Moderna, first dose was 5, second dose was 9, booster was 5. Pfizer, first dose was 6, second dose was 4, and booster was 6. J&J was booster 3. Our 10th vaccine and booster clinic will be held sometime around February 3rd of 2022. And anybody that received their first dosage receives an incentive of $25. That's it, sir.
Okay, thank you, Warden. From the prison board members, any questions on the old business section? Okay, hearing none. Any public comment on that item? Okay. We will head then into the new business and, as the warden mentioned, the Ridgeline Language Arts Program.
Yes, so I've been in talk with Jenna, and we talked with her a couple months ago, and like I informed Jennifer that we were unable to do any programming in person currently. So they went out searching for a grant to be able to hold this program within the correctional facility. And she called me the other day and said, they have a grant, when can they start? And I said, well, we're going to present this to the board, but right now there's nobody able to come in as in person, so she has to hold off. She understands. She's real great to work with right now. So I'm just going to give a little brief on this, when we get started, I might bring her on the board to make sure she talks more in depth on the program. But Ridgeline Arts was founded in 2017. It is a 501c3 nonprofit, small group of local writers, community organizer, actives, and teachers. They came around to share the belief of brave, healthy individuals need to learn to reflect their story through language arts. If that's through singing, that's through writing poems, that's retelling a story as a storyteller. So they feel that that's a way to bring it out. They work with 7 local social services organization and nonprofit partners throughout Center County: Center Safe, Center Crest Nursing Home, the Central County's Youth Center, the Bellefonte Area High School, and Penns Valley Diversity Club, and Center LGBTQA Sport Network and Youth Group they work with as well. So their vision is to create a space where incarcerated women can safely explore personal stories with the support and guidance of an expert teacher. Participants will have the opportunity to reflect on, develop, and create their story into a 7 to 12-minute narrative through group work and personal homework. At the end of the program, the participants will have the opportunity to perform their story as a storyteller. So far, they would be telling the story similar like our decision points, where they'd be thinking about different things, how they feel, how their stomach feels, and so forth, and what's the right decision through their story that they need to change. And it's really neat. The model is the Moth. It's a storytelling model with similar programs throughout the country, provided the creative framework for this storytelling program. The course is 6 to 8 weeks long. They meet for about 1.5 to 2 hours in person. How the curriculum works is they listen to a recording of storytellers such as those collected on the Moth website. This will allow participants to directly experience the art of storytelling, as well as giving the group a North Star to guide our journey together. Participants will have the opportunity to expand fluency in the communicating information, individuals' perspectives, wants, and needs in a purposeful, and engaging manner. Participants will workshop their story ideals with the group. Jennifer will facilitate discussion and instructions to support participants in their process of discovering the true line of their story. Participants will have several opportunities to rehearse their stories and receive feedback from the fellow participants and guidance from Jennifer. Rehearsals giving them the opportunity to practice and refine their skills, techniques, and find the heart of their story. Program will conclude the performance of each newly minute storyteller. Their social goals is participants will have the opportunity to expand fluency in communicating information, individuals' perspective, wants, needs, in a purposeful and engaging manner. Personal development goals they're looking to do: empower participants with the skills and confidence to express themselves thoughtfully with dignity. Personal story development invites participants to reflect on their life experience with curiosity and self-compassion. Storytelling also inspires creative thinking and expression. Participants as a group member encourages and fosters active listening skills, empathy, and respect exchange for ideals, and the opportunity to be heard. So I think it's a neat program. I liked it. Jennifer's very energetic about this, and I like to get it started. But however, currently right now, she understands as well as we understand here at the correctional facility that we have to wait for in person. So hopefully we have better times coming here this summer, or this spring, summer to fall, so we can get two of our programs that we've been working on here to bring in that needs to be in person, that we can get those in here. But like we said, the circumstances we understand, and so does the entities that want to bring those programs into the correctional facility.
Thank you, Warden. Any from the prison board members, any feedback, thoughts on this?
I would like to just make a comment, if I might. So first of all, thank you so much for continuing in these extremely challenging times to explore new programs like this. It's really, in some ways, almost disheartening to hear, we can't start this right now, but I understand that's not within anybody's control. And I think it's just so great that you're continuing to explore these concepts so that we'll be ready, when the world is ready. And I think this looks like a great program. So thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you, Judge. Anyone else? Okay, so just to check in, is there anybody who would not be in favor of doing this? It sounds like it's a great program. We just need to wait until circumstances change. But anybody not in favor of it? Okay. All right, great. So we have consensus that we'll go forward with this when the time is appropriate. Any public comment on this item? Okay, we're hearing none. Thank you again, Warden, for this. Looking forward to launching this program when appropriate.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, for our monthly report, we will turn it over to our Director of Criminal Justice Planning, Carrie Hull.
Data from the coroner's office last week. Currently have 12 confirmed overdose deaths. We have at least 2 to 3 pending toxicology results. So it could be a little while longer till we have a full picture of 2021 data. But as soon as we do, I will get that information to the board.
Okay, thank you, Carrie. From the Prison Society, I think, Connie, we're going to turn it over to you.
Okay, Janet was having technical difficulties, and so she was not able to ask the question during the reports. But one thing that she and I are concerned about is the number of Tennant County inmates is approaching the same number as our own county inmates. And is it to be assumed that staffing allows that?
So we can, yeah, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, please.
Currently, we're holding our own at this time. We have our quarantine. We have our one unit that was shut down open now because of our quarantines, so forth. So we have the bed visibility. We have our two biggest units is 56. We don't max those out, but if we have beds, I mean, at one point we only had 19 individuals in a 56 bed. So we still got to have an officer in that unit, no matter if it's 19 or if it's 20 or if it's 30. So we try to, I mean, if we have the capability and in a safe manner, we'll bring individuals in, do the quarantine, and then and classify those into those units. But like I said, if we have a 56 bed or we have a 40 bed unit, we have an officer in there, no matter if we have 5 guys or we have 15 guys or if we have 30 guys or individuals. So either way, we have to supply that with an officer. So we're holding our own on that.
So you're saying that the staffing is stable?
It's not as stable as I would like it, but we're stable with what we have. Yes.
Okay. The final Parenting Inside Out class report should be coming before the next meeting. I'd just like to say that the Prison Society is grateful that the counselors stepped up so much during the holiday time to organize the holiday card making and the parent book reading, which were 2 activities that we initiated, and I'm happy to see that they have been continued. And I don't know if Mark is on the call or not, but I just hope everyone knows that Go Reentry was the recipient of a large grant from the Center Foundation, and that will, of course, help to work with those returning citizens as they re-enter our community. The other thing is the Go Reentry provided 46 children with a lot of holiday gifts, so that's something that we'd like to acknowledge.
Thank you very much, Connie. Thank you. We know the holidays are a difficult time for people who are incarcerated, and so we appreciate those programs that keep people in touch with their families. There might be, okay. All right, anything else? Any questions? The Prison Society. I was going to say any questions for the Prison Society, but I don't. Yeah. Okay. Mark Fraley had mentioned he might want to add something to this, but it looks like he left the call. Okay. He just
I don't
joined.
know what that was, other than
Yeah.
other than the staffing issue. I think that was his concern.
I see. Okay. Mark, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
Just the Christmas caroling we did with the with Access and with the Prison Society. I sent this message on to the warden and the others in administration there that I was really not sure how it would go with counselors in the room. There were 3 rooms. This is the first time they've done that. I was wondering how the inmates would participate with them there. The counselors were exceptional. They participated. They encouraged the people inside to participate. I was just very impressed by the 3 counselors that were there. And I wish I could remember their names off the top. I know Fox and anyhow, there were 3 that I was just very, very impressed with.
It was Mark. It was Henry Napoleon. It was Danielle Fox, and it was Kevin Gerals.
Yeah, they did an exceptional job. And then, if you're interested, this Go Reentry did a Christmas party for children who have a parent incarcerated, and it was a huge success. We had gifts for 46 kids. I could show you some pictures if you like. Just take about a minute, but it was a great event, and I'm glad we get to do that. We're going to keep doing that every year with the jail if that works out.
You said you had a picture or 2 that you could share on the screen, Mark?
Yeah, if you can share the screen with me.
Sure. I think you're good to go if you wanted to share or put up a picture or 2.
Huh, why can't I do this? I'm going to the beginning.
And if you're not able to do it today, we can always email them out as well, Mark.
Oh, can you see those?
We cannot, not yet.
I didn't hit my screen share button. Am I required to do that?
Yes, you would, on your screen, there will be a little monitor. You click on that. It's right next to the mute button.
Okay, got it.
Okay.
I didn't mean for it to take time like this.
No, no worries. Yeah.
I'll get it. It's right here.
Okay. It looks like that one, the one that you tried to open was trying to access a USB drive. The desktop one might be the one you want to go with, that top one.
Thank you, sir.
Sure.
It was just cool to see all the kids. A lot of smiles.
And those are kids whose parents are currently incarcerated.
They are.
Okay. Appreciate you sharing that, Mark. Thank you.
Okay. I'm not sure why it's not letting me share more.
Oh, no, yeah. Oh, okay. And that was on a Calvary Church, it looks like?
Yep, it was.
That's great. Calvary's been an amazing partner with us on many things.
I'm not sure why it's acting so slow. I don't like technical issues like this. But anyhow, thank you for the opportunity to do that. It was a huge success. I'm going to exit out. It's taking too much of your time.
No, it's appreciate that, Mark. Thank you.
Great looking Santa, Mark.
Yeah, he was good. That guy was a certified recovery specialist. He was out of addiction like 7 years. It was kind of cool to have him there and participate. Thank you.
Sure. Thank you, Mark. I think all you have to do is just click on that screen share button again, and that will, thank you. Perfect. Okay. Okay. In terms of our agenda, we are at Centerpiece, and I don't see Kathy with us, but is there anything that we wanted to mention, Warden or anybody else for Centerpiece?
No, we should be good there, sir.
Okay. Okay, we're at the end of our agenda. We have no announcements. We'll just say that our next meeting will be February 10th, and we're still planning to be virtual, and that'll be 8 a.m. again, February 10th. Would there be a motion to adjourn the meeting?
So moved.
Second.
Okay, it's been moved by Judge Oliver, seconded by Commissioner Dersham. All those in favor of adjourning do so by saying aye.
Aye.
Aye. All right, our meeting is adjourned. Thank you all. Have a great day.